Has Sony actually copied somebody's idea from years ago? Well, first of all, Tangent Scheming Podcast is here to discuss that. My name is Toby. And yes, that is the topic for today's bonus episode. Has Sony copied somebody else's idea? And you're thinking, what are you talking about? They are their own thing. They like doing everything themselves. They're the pioneer of video games. Without them, we would never have the PlayStation. All right, that could be possibly true, but hear me out. As soon as you hear this, you'll totally understand what I mean. The other day, Sony had released a thing called the Sony PlayStation Portal. It's basically like a Nintendo Switch that you can hook up to your PS5 through Wi-Fi, and you can transfer your video from your TV to the portal to play. So say that you're at home, you're playing, and your wife comes home and says, okay, the kids and I want to watch the new Trolls movie. All right, that's fine. So you transfer it from the TV to the portal. You can do whatever you want. If you wanted to go to the living room instead of the basement, your bathroom, toilet, kitchen, you can. However, doesn't this idea seem very, very similar? Is it a deja vu? Transferring from the TV to the console? Come on. Think back 3 consoles ago. Possibly actually 2 consoles ago. The Nintendo Wii U had the exact same idea. They were the one who did it first. Now that is a crazy idea, thinking that Sony is charging over $200 for this PlayStation Portal when Nintendo actually incorporated into their system. That is an incredible kind of idea and concept. I really do think that one of the systems, either Xbox or Sony, is actually going to really 100% grab the idea and the concept of the Wii U and roll with it. And you're saying, well, Sony just did it. You even said. No, I'm talking about using this idea concept and taking it and considering into cloud gaming. So you'll have the next gen or second gens from today, from this one. You have your main base at home with all your stored files, things like that. You can either play it on the system alone, or you can transfer it to your handheld, like the Nintendo Switch. You're then going to be able to do cloud gaming and take the handheld anywhere you go. So, for example, say that your buddy and you are playing at home, and all of a sudden they're like, your parents or your wife, let's go for lunch over at my in-laws. So you're like, oh, fine. So you take the system, you go over to the house that you're going to go to, you hook it up to their Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden, all the information that you have from your major console gets transferred to your handheld. Even if it's limited on data that gets transferred, you can still do it. Another idea is have it where if you want a game, you can transfer it from your console to the handheld. Then you can play the handheld. If you want a different game, of course, you have to erase that information on your handheld, but your save file still goes to the cloud, which you won't lose. There's so many chances and opportunities of this idea actually taking off in a certain direction. But what direction will it take off? And another question for you is Xbox going to copy it? If this is an idea or concept that might actually happen, could this idea, like I said, be the future? Tangents Gaming 189 at gmail.com. Tangents Gaming 189 across all social media platforms. Tell me what you think. Is the PlayStation Portal the future of video gaming? Just let that sink in for a bit. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Peace.